Okay, prophetic nugget. This is gross. I've known for a long time the effects of this nastiness I'm going to talk about real quick. I'm going to make it as quick as possible because it's just disgusting, and I don't even want to make this video, but I didn't really realize it was like that. The Lord tells us what commandments for a reason, His rules for a reason, to protect us. You know, so that we don't live bad, so we live holier. We follow it. Men, I'm going to just tell you directly to you, women are not innocent of this, but I can honestly tell you I have not been that kind of woman that fantasizes about other men. I just don't. There's a lot of reasons why I don't. But I do love my husband, and his body is perfect to me, so I don't need to. And I know that is wrong, and that is a heart issue and a spiritual issue that's very deep and very disturbing. So you men, and I'm not trying to teach you, or maybe I'm preaching to you, I don't know. I'm trying not to. But if you do this, just stop it. Stop it. I don't care how long you've been doing it. I don't care if you've been doing it since you were a kid. Just stop. The other day, my husband was watching an old movie that he used to watch a lot. He's a big fan of this woman, and he used to watch her all the time, and he's been long time since he has. I've been doing some spiritual warfare for him, and I'm not surprised that this woman popped back up, Sharon Stone. Okay? Yes, my husband loves Basic Instinct, and the other one's called The Specialist. He loves that movie. Okay, he was watching The Specialist the other night, and I was like, oh, no. Because I had just done a bunch of prayer warrior stuff on the spirit of lust. Okay? And it had been a while since I had done the praying, and sure enough, who comes onto the scene? Someone the devil has used on many men. Sharon Stone. Okay? It was not a coincidence that when I go into the gas station, I see one of those little news paper things that are like flat, and it's like a square, it's like a small newspaper, and there's a naked picture of Sharon Stone, and I guess it's an older photo, because she obviously doesn't look like that anymore, and it said something about woman for the ages, or something like a classic woman that men have just craved, or whatever. Like, it was like a tribute to her, and she's friggin' naked on the ad, or whatever, of the newspaper front page, right in my face. And right in every man's face as he's walking into the gas station. To the right, there's a naked picture of Sharon Stone if you want to see it, Of course, you can't see her boobs or whatever. She's like, bent over kind of to the side, whatever. Don't care. It's nudity, and that's right in your face. Children walk in here, Children walk in this gas station. It's not right that they have to be subjected to see a naked woman, Anyway, it's not a porn store or anything, it's the gas station. Okay, now this is what bothered me, because God revealed this to me, and He's revealed it to me before, but this time it kind of like, it might have been a personal message, but, they're not just committing lust, they're not just committing adultery. When they actually take it upon themselves to, when they actually take it upon themselves to relieve themselves alone, and I don't like the M word, I don't like the M word, okay, I'm not going to say it, I don't like it, okay, you need to be delivered of that. If you do that, you just need to. I'm not being legalistic. I'm not being judgmental or condemning. You just need a deliverance from that, because you can live without doing that. I'm living proof. Okay? I know I'm not a man, but whatever. This is why God wanted men to have wives. When you're literally doing that act with a mental image of some other woman that's not your wife, and like say it's Sharon Stone, whatever, and you're looking at a picture, or you have the picture in your head, whatever you're doing, wherever you're doing whatever, you are literally worshiping that woman, and you are sacrificing and offering your seed to the spirit, to the demon behind that woman. There are no godly women out there who show themselves naked. There's not. They don't do pictures, they don't do porn, they don't do movies where they're showing their body. Real godly women have a fear of the Lord to where if they were even in that position where the script called for that, they would be like, I can't do this scene. Can we change it? Can I have at least, a full-blown towel all over me if you need a shower scene? I'm not going to be nude on camera. They would object. Only shoulders up, knees down. They would be picky to the director. And it'd be like, well, you can't be in this movie if you don't do this. Well, then I can't be in the movie. A real godly woman would not do it. Okay? So men, I don't care what woman you look up to in that way, but if she's doing it on purpose to get your praise and worship, she's got a spirit in her. An evil spirit, an unclean spirit. And you're literally sacrificing your seed to that demon. Isn't that disgusting? Sorry, I just maybe blew it for you and ruined it for you. Your double life that you live alone in the bathroom or whatever you're doing. I'm not stupid, and your wives, they're not stupid either. They know that you're doing it. For the ones that are doing this, which is like 95% of the men, they know you're doing this. They know when you haven't had sex with them in a week, you probably did that. They're not stupid. So stop playing your wives. Stop playing your wives. Stop being lazy where you don't want to physically be with your wife. Okay? If there's problems with her appearance or if she's overweight or there's something wrong, help her. Help her. Don't just pick at her and be like, well, that's your job to be attractive to me. We cannot compete. There is no way we can ever compete with porn. There is no way we can ever compete with models. There is no way we can ever compete with what you men want to look at. There's no way. Okay? You have a bad spirit in you, an addiction, or a demon inside you oppressing you, if you're a Christian man, into doing that. And God does not like it. He despises it. And I was never one of these people. I never have done a video on this. I've never even talked to people about this in detail. Maybe other women, but not men. Ever would I do that. So, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. What you're doing is nasty. It's lust. It's adultery. It's sin. It's idolatry. You're worshiping the woman in your mind. And it's your fault that you have all these women in your mind. It's your fault that you have all these images. Because you didn't say, no, I'm not going to watch that. No, I'm not going to commit adultery on my wife. No, I'm not going to lust this woman. It's not my wife. And then in the whole porn industry, those are people's daughters that went down the wrong track. Some of them are sex slaves. They're on drugs. They've been put on drugs to perform. This is not what you think it is. They're not all a bunch of nymphos that want to be on camera. Not always. Some, yes. Some are total sluts, total skanks. And forgive me, Father, I'm not trying to judge anybody. But they're a part of the problem, and you engaging in it and looking at it, you're a part of the problem. So stop it. Time is short. Jesus Christ is coming. Stop it. Stop doing this nasty stuff. Don't have a girlfriend. Don't have a wife. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Go find a single men ministry and figure out what they do. I don't know. I can't advise you. Get a wife. That's the best thing I can tell you. So, and then other men will say, well, it's better than fornicating. This is a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual thing. Like I said, I was never one to talk about this before. But that's what God showed me. That's it. Goodbye. End of rant.